This is legal. We're going to make some stuff for... We were going to make a tomato sauce guacamole dip, but
tomato sauce that Grandma
I think the tomato... I don't know if the tomato sauce had gone bad. It tasted something was funny about it. And since I am terrified of botulism, I decided...
Also, the tomatoes technically were organic.
Well, technically they weren't, but that's not as big a deal. I kind of decided afterwards that they probably would have been okay, but I was so fearful that, unfortunately. That's the reason why I prefer not buying tomato sauces or tomatoes. I'd rather just, if I grow them and use it straight from my own garden, it's much better, much yummier. What are you doing?
I'm just scanning it. I'd like to...
Okay, that's not how to do it.
You
know what? You can cut it afterwards. Just cut the onion and then cut it afterwards.
I'm only chopping a chunk of the onion, okay?
Yeah. You know what? There's another thing. Stop for a second. Yes, thank you. You put it flat. Hey, Eagle, when you do that expression, blah, 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 like that, with your, or like that, then it makes me think that you're being disrespectful.
Okay, you don't like me doing that.
Okay, yeah, could you actually cut it the other way for me? So, no, like hopping in like this. Thank you.
Why is that?
Because we're going to cut it up into little tiny cubes.
I can cut it in tiny cubes no matter which way I do it.
That's probably true.
In fact, actually, it's easier to cut it the other way because the chop's easier the other way.
Fine.
You know, I already did it this way. Kind of hard to... Actually,
You want me to trade and I'll do it? Now these are carrot greens, and so I don't have cilantro right now. The cilantro is still too babyish for me. I don't want it to grow.
He just killed
The freeze did not kill
chunks of it, possibly.
I don't think the freeze would kill the cilantro. But either way,
you don't have
the carrot greens for me acts like a different flavor. If you're really sensitive to that kind of stuff, maybe it might not taste right, but just like the tomato sauce didn't taste right to me. No, give me more crumbs, thank you.
Well, you can also stick underneath the things with some stuff that's in the room.
Put a towel or something underneath it. Alright, do you want to chop up the, what do you call it, greens for me?
Just a little smaller. Still pretty big.
Let me get a towel. Here, we put a towel under there to help with the...
Two of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to be able to do this.
Then do that. We have the other tool.
No, I'm saying just a knife. Also, the other tool, I mean, it works with greens. It doesn't quite chop so well with stuff like this.
Alright, check your body mechanics while you're standing there. Lift your shoulders back, chest up. You notice right now you're leaning your belly forward to lean up against there. Kind of use your stomach. So, whoever's watching, pull your belly in, use your stomach muscles. Check your shoulders. Where are your shoulders compared to your body? Not you. I'm talking about me. I was doing a body check-in with myself since I'm watching the camera. The watcher can check their body. The audience member can check their body. You can just have fun.
Smells like carrot.
Woo! Yeah. So, yeah, we don't smell a vision. And we're going to grill this up, and then we'll add it to the beans and avocado.
And grill the entire thing up? Okay.
Yep.
Alright. Chop up more?
Yes, please. Yeah. Because that's not going to be enough, I don't think. I want to be able to have leftovers. Alright. I'm going to put the onions in by itself, though. So if you can actually put the onions in right now, that would be great. Put your bowl. No, I should have a spoon to start. Oh, and I added some beans to it to make it so that The beans have the flavor of the onions, really. Okay, so when you're impatient, you do things not appropriately. I shouldn't have added the beans just yet. I should have cooked the onions, let them actually cook, because they're still a little bit raw. And I should have cut them all up at once instead of in chunks. Lesson learned. When you're starving, you're like, oh, I want more, oh, I want more, I want more. But when you add onions after you've already added onions, it's better just to add a whole bunch of onions at once and then take out what you don't want. That's the lesson learned. And if you're starving, go have a glass of water or something. That's what I probably should have done. But I was just so eager to put some food in my mouth. And after I had like 3 bites, I was like, oh, I was all better. But
Bite of cheese.
okay, and I just took a half of this little burrito thing, and then we're gonna melt some cheese over it. And he is doing, since he doesn't really like the onions that aren't cooked, he's made his own, where he's melting the cheese like that, and then he's gonna slide the beans after that. I would think it's easier. So you know what I think you should do, Eagle? I think you should spread beans on this side, because then that way
beans on this side, cheese on this side, and flip it over.
And then flip it over, yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
And then that would be a good burrito thing.
Because
that also makes the beans nice and warm instead of having them cold.
Yeah. How about I put cheese on both sides?
And well, one, because we don't have a lot of cheese. Cheese is more expensive than beans.
No, we actually have a lot of cheese.
Not really, Eagle. It just seems that way because of bulk packaging. We have a lot of these string cheeses.
We also have a lot of these. We have like 3.
2 is not a lot, Eagle. And and it also goes, especially since you just used half a thing on one thing.
Yeah, you're right.
So that's only 3 burritos then if you do it that way. So but beans are a lot cheaper than cheese. So you want to conserve your expensive stuff and use up the bulk cheaper. Beans are a million times more cheaper. This is like $6. Beans, a whole can of beans is like $1 or $2. Vast difference.
Cans, which is why canned.
Even still, it is still vastly cheaper.
I wonder we're gonna reach a point when the canned food is so expensive because not because of the food actually inside it, but because of the price of the can that surrounds the food.
I don't know if we're gonna ever reach that point, but I don't know. Then they'll just have a different kind of material. They're always making new material.
Yeah, it's not always cheaper. Anyway.
Join us for our dinner discussions. This is basically you joining us for dinner because we're kind of eating while we make it and we're starving.
Yeah, you hungry?
But I'm probably hungry and I'm probably tired and I'm just hoping that this is all going to work out. And I was just thinking about how I took these videos. One, I love documenting our lives and what we do, and if some people ask, well, do you eat? Like, yep, right here. But the other thing is, all of a sudden, you become important to me. Whoever watches this, you become important, and I become important to you, and you become important to me. Maybe I'm not important to you because I'm on YouTube and you just clicked through. But I'd like to believe there's somebody out there who avidly follows one day. So whoever you are, a big hug to you. Squish. And, yeah, we're gonna go eat. You get yourself something to eat too, please. Big hug.